Imagine a mountain that's been sleeping for over 600 years. People have built their homes, their lives, their entire city at its feet. It's a part of the landscape, as harmless as a painted backdrop. Now, imagine that mountain starts to wake up. This isn't a movie plot. It's the true story of what happened in the Philippines in 1991 with Mount Pinatubo. After centuries of silence, the ground began to tremble. Steam hissed from its cracks. At first, most people dismissed it. Volcanoes are unpredictable, right? Maybe it would just go back to sleep. But one man knew better. His name was Raimundo Punongbayan, a brilliant volcanologist. He wasn't just a scientist who looked at charts, he understood the language of the earth. He saw the rising pressure, the toxic gases seeping from the ground, and the escalating tremors. He saw a ticking time bomb. He raced to warn the government. The response? Skepticism. Evacuating tens of thousands of people from their homes would be a massive, expensive, and chaotic undertaking. They looked at him and asked, "Are you absolutely sure about this?" His reply was chilling and powerful. "If I'm wrong," he said, "we lose money. If I'm right, we lose lives." Those words hit home. The weight of that responsibility was immense, but his conviction was unshakable. On June 9, 1991, he finally convinced the authorities. The evacuation began. Over 60,000 people were moved from the designated danger zone, leaving behind their homes and everything they owned, trusting this one man's warning. Just 3 days later, on June 12th, their world exploded. Mount Pinatubo erupted with a force that dwarfed imagination, a blast equivalent to 10 atomic bombs. A colossal mushroom cloud of ash and fire rocketed 35 kilometers into the sky, turning day into night. Rivers of superheated mud and volcanic debris called lahars surged down the mountainside, burying entire towns. The landscape was scarred, rewritten in a matter of hours. The devastation was catastrophic. Yet, amidst the ruins, a miracle had occurred. Because of Raimundo Punongbayan's unwavering persistence, tens of thousands of people were alive. They had lost their homes, but not their lives. When the dust settled, praise and accolades were offered to him. He was hailed as a national hero. But Dr. Punongbayan humbly refused the spotlight. He wasn't interested in fame or rewards. He simply said, "I only did what science told me, and what humanity demanded." For him, it was never about being right. It was about doing the right thing. His work didn't stop there. He dedicated the rest of his career to his passion, training a new generation of scientists and continuing his fieldwork. He believed in preparing for the worst, in listening to the planet, and in putting people first. Tragically, in 2005, his life was cut short. He died in a helicopter crash while on another mission, surveying landslide-prone areas to help protect more communities. He gave his life in service to the very same principles that had guided him at Pinatubo: duty, compassion, and an unyielding commitment to humanity. Raimundo Punongbayan's legacy isn't just a statue or a name in a history book. It lives on in every emergency siren that sounds a warning, in every meticulously planned evacuation route, and in the heart of every scientist who dares to speak truth to power, no matter how inconvenient that truth may be. He wasn't just a volcanologist. He was the man who listened to a mountain and, in doing so, saved a city. His story is a powerful reminder that one person, as courage and expertise, can change the course of history. Thank you for watching. If you found this story as inspiring as we did, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories of incredible real-life heroes. See you next time.